You're probably thinking that once you've incorporated vegetables into your diet, you're healthy, right? Not necessarily. Just because you eat lettuce doesn't mean you're super healthy. Although vegetables are the best, if you cook them wrong, it's like pouring water into wine. All the good stuff is lost. Think you know how to cook vegetables? Think again. The way we cook vegetables directly influences their nutritional value. If you don't prepare them properly, you could be missing out on a large portion of their vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which are essential for overall well-being. Including vegetables in your daily diet is a great step towards a healthier diet, but it does not guarantee optimal nutrient absorption. Today, we are going to reveal 12 ways of cooking vegetables incorrectly that reduce their health benefits. We will tell you the most common mistakes we make when preparing our delicious vegetables and how these habits are sabotaging your health. In addition to affecting their nutritional value, the way you cook vegetables can also affect their taste, and not in a positive way. The way we prepare our vegetables goes beyond their nutritional content. Cooking, if not done properly, can drastically alter their natural flavor. When vegetables are subjected to high temperatures or long cooking periods, essential oils and volatile compounds that give them their characteristic aroma and taste can evaporate. This results in a significant loss of flavor and texture, leaving a less appetizing and less nutritious dish. The way we prepare and cook vegetables significantly influences the amount of nutrients our body absorbs. Each cooking method has a different impact on the preservation of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. By choosing techniques that minimize nutritional loss, such as steaming or stir-frying, we can maximize the nutritional value of our meals and get the most out of every bite. If you want to make the most of your calorie intake, the way you prepare and cook your vegetables will make a big difference. Ready to learn the mistakes you should avoid? From not cooking them at all, overboiling them, cooking them when they're wet, under-seasoning them, overcrowding the pan, and more. Join me. 1. Grease the vegetables. While coating vegetables with oil before cooking may seem like a simple solution to prevent them from sticking, it can actually be counterproductive. By adding too much oil, we create a barrier between the pan and the vegetables, which can cause them to cook unevenly and increase the chances of burning. When heated to high temperatures, oil can decompose and generate compounds that alter the flavor of food. For best results, we recommend adding a light layer of extra virgin olive oil to the preheated pan. This way, the oil will be evenly distributed and create a non-stick surface, preventing the vegetables from sticking. In addition, extra virgin olive oil adds flavor and nutrients to your dishes. Once the oil is hot, add the vegetables and cook them over medium heat. With this technique, you will achieve perfectly cooked vegetables with a crispy texture on the outside and tender on the inside, without the risk of burning. 2. Do not cook vegetables. The belief that raw vegetables are always the most nutritious option is a myth. The reality is a little more complex. While many retain most of their properties when left naturally, others benefit from cooking. While some vegetables, such as beets, broccoli, onions, and bell peppers, retain most of their nutrients when raw, other vegetables experience an increase in certain beneficial compounds when cooked. For example, lycopene, a powerful antioxidant found in tomatoes, is released and becomes more bioavailable when subjected to heat. Mushrooms provide you with more potassium when they are sautéed, grilled, or roasted. While raw spinach tastes great in a salad, eating it cooked will allow you to absorb more calcium, iron, and magnesium. Vegetables such as carrots and squash release higher amounts of antioxidants when cooked, making them an excellent source of these protective compounds. For example, asparagus has cancer-fighting properties that are activated when steamed. In addition, cooking softens the fibers of some vegetables, facilitating their digestion and absorption of nutrients. In short, the best way to get the most out of the nutrients in vegetables is to combine raw and cooked consumption. While salads and green juices provide a concentrated dose of vitamins and minerals, cooked vegetables offer a variety of additional benefits. By varying the preparation methods, we can enjoy a wide range of nutrients and flavors. 3. Preparing vegetables too early. Many people are proactive and prefer to organize their tasks in advance, including cooking tasks. While this anticipation is valuable in many areas, in the case of vegetables, it is ideal to prepare them just before cooking. Once they are cut and washed, a natural oxidation process begins that deteriorates their flavor, texture, and nutritional value, causing them to wilt and lose freshness. To preserve the maximum flavor and crunchiness of vegetables, it is best to cut them immediately before cooking or eating them. If you can't do it right away, cut them as close to cooking time as possible and keep them refrigerated in an airtight container. Avoid cutting them too early in the morning and especially the night before. Fresh vegetables are essential for delicious and nutritious dishes. Cutting them just before using them helps preserve their texture, flavor, and nutritional value. The same applies to washing and preparing vegetables. As with any other fresh food, the timing of washing vegetables is crucial to preserving their texture and flavor. Washing them too early can speed up their deterioration, as moisture promotes the growth of bacteria and fungi. Ideally, you should wash each vegetable just before cooking or eating it. However, if you need to wash them in advance, you can extend their shelf life by wrapping them in an absorbent paper towel inside a plastic bag. This technique will help remove excess moisture and prevent them from wilting quickly. 4. Boiling them too much. Boiling vegetables is a quick and easy cooking method, but it has some significant disadvantages. When vegetables are immersed in boiling water, a rapid transfer of heat occurs, which unfortunately takes with it many water-soluble nutrients, such as vitamins and minerals. These compounds essential for our health dissolve in the cooking liquid and are therefore largely lost. In addition, prolonged boiling can alter the natural texture and flavor of vegetables, leaving them soft, discolored, and unappetizing. While soup is an exception, immersing vegetables in boiling water for long periods can result in a considerable loss of essential vitamins and minerals. It is advisable to add the vegetables when the water is already hot, but not boiling, and to reduce the cooking time to the minimum necessary to obtain an adequate texture. If you blanch them in boiling water to soften them, do so for only a few minutes and transfer them to an ice bath before they lose their bright color. While boiling is an option, there are healthier cooking methods that better preserve the flavor and nutrients of vegetables. Steaming, for example, allows vegetables to cook in their own steam, which minimizes the loss of vitamins and minerals. Likewise, sautéing or grilling vegetables at high temperatures helps caramelize the natural sugars, enhancing their flavor and providing a crispier, more pleasant texture. Not only will the vegetables be exposed to heat for a shorter period of time, but these methods allow for plenty of opportunities to add flavor and seasoning. 5. Overloading the pan. When we cook in a hurry, it is common to make the mistake of overloading the pan with too many vegetables. By piling food together, we create a humid microclimate that prevents it from browning or caramelizing properly. Instead of getting that crunchy texture and concentrated flavors we love so much, vegetables are steamed, leaving them soft and without much flavor. In addition, by adding a large amount of cold food to hot oil, the temperature drops considerably, which negatively affects the cooking process. For best results, it is essential to cook vegetables in small batches, allowing each piece enough space to come into direct contact with the hot surface of the pan. 6. Smoke the vegetables. While the smoky touch that grilling brings to vegetable skewers is irresistible, it's important to remember that high temperatures and low humidity can break down many of the valuable nutrients in these foods, leaving fewer benefits for our health. What is more worrying is that, by leaving the vegetables on the grill for too long, allowing them to acquire a blackened and charred appearance, the vegetables could have been exposed to toxic substances such as benzopyrene. This compound, also present in cigarette smoke, is known for its carcinogenic properties. In other words, overcooking can turn a healthy food into a potential health hazard. To avoid exposure to benzopyrene and other harmful compounds, it is essential to grill vegetables without burning them. A light browning is enough to enhance their flavor without compromising our health. This tactic eliminates the risk of eating dangerous char and helps vegetables retain their moisture, vitamins, and minerals. 7. You are throwing away the good parts. Did you know that by throwing away the peels, leaves, and stems of vegetables, you are losing a nutritional treasure? These often overlooked parts contain a unique concentration of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that you won't find elsewhere. From carrot peels, rich in beta-carotene, to beet greens packed with iron, every part of a vegetable has something valuable to offer to your health. It's time to revalue these elements and make the most of all the benefits that nature offers us. Have you ever wondered how many times you have thrown away edible parts of your vegetables, like broccoli leaves, cucumber skins, and potatoes? By doing so, you are not only losing valuable nutrients, but also contributing to food waste. The peels, leaves, and stems, although often discarded, are a rich source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Incorporating these parts into your diet is a simple and sustainable way to reduce your environmental footprint and improve your health by discovering new flavors and textures. The peels, leaves, and stems of vegetables can become the star ingredients in your dishes. Imagine delicious sautéed beet leaves, a broccoli stem pesto, or an infusion of citrus peels. The possibilities are endless. By taking advantage of all parts of vegetables, you will not only be nourishing your body, but also enriching your culinary experience. 8. You are roasting at too low a temperature. Perfectly roasted vegetables have the ability to completely change someone's perception of them. The combination of a golden, crispy skin with a tender, juicy interior is capable of conquering even the most demanding palates. However, if your vegetables come out of the oven soft and pale, it is likely that the cooking temperature is not adequate. To achieve perfect roasted vegetables, it is ideal to bake them between 200 and 230 degrees. This temperature range ensures that the vegetables develop a crispy, golden crust, while their interior is cooked to perfection, preserving their juiciness and natural flavor. Roasting vegetables is an art that goes beyond simply adjusting the oven temperature. The choice of baking tray plays a fundamental role in the final result. While temperature is crucial to ensuring vegetables cook evenly, an unsuitable pan can compromise texture and flavor. Low trays are ideal for roasting vegetables, as they allow heat to circulate freely around the food, promoting perfect browning and even cooking. 9. Cook vegetables when they are moist. While washing vegetables is a crucial step in preparing any recipe, a common, subtle mistake can sabotage your dishes. Have you ever wondered why your vegetables sometimes turn out soft and tasteless? The answer could lie in a step we often overlook: drying. When vegetables are not dried properly before cooking, excess moisture turns into steam when it comes into contact with heat. This steam prevents the vegetables from browning properly and makes their texture softer and less crunchy, significantly altering the final result of your dish. If you dry them well, your vegetables will stay bright and crisp. Wet foods can also be a hazard if placed in a pan with hot oil. Before cooking vegetables, place them on a clean kitchen towel or paper towel and pat dry. This will help you get the most out of your food. 10. Always cook them the same way. Satisfying your appetite on a daily basis can become routine if you always cook food the same way. While it's convenient to fall back on familiar recipes, monotony can make meals lose their charm. Vegetables, in particular, offer endless culinary possibilities. Experimenting with different cooking methods will not only make them more appetizing, but will also allow us to discover new textures and flavors. Plus, involving kids in this process can be a great way to encourage healthy eating habits and get them interested in cooking. By allowing them to choose how they prefer their vegetables, we will be closer to getting them to incorporate them regularly into their diet. 11. Season lightly. Nature gives us a palette of flavors as wide as the variety of vegetables that exist. Each one has a distinctive note that makes it unique. However, the kitchen is a canvas where we can mix and match these flavors, creating harmonies and contrasts that delight the palate. The key is to find the perfect pairings that enhance the qualities of each ingredient. Each vegetable is a world of flavor waiting to be discovered. From the sweet nuances of carrots to the intensity of broccoli, each one offers a unique taste experience. But don't limit yourself to enjoying them individually. Give your vegetables more flavor. Salt and pepper are great, but they're not enough. Vegetables can be marinated in flavorful combinations of broth, vinegar, herbs, and spices. By changing the flavor profile of the seasoning, you can take a vegetable like spinach and cook it a dozen different ways, and each dish will have a unique and surprising flavor. The kitchen is a laboratory of flavors where you can experiment and create new combinations. Dare to mix textures and aromas and discover a universe of culinary possibilities. 12. Not washing them properly before cooking celery, spinach, bell peppers, and tomatoes, pillars of a healthy diet, have been singled out by the Environmental Working Group as the foods most contaminated by pesticides when grown conventionally. This high concentration of chemicals in such common products raises serious concerns about health risks for consumers. Washing fruits and vegetables thoroughly is essential for your health. If you skip this step or do it quickly, you could be consuming harmful chemical residues. These pollutants can cause a number of gastrointestinal problems, such as stomach pain, nausea, and diarrhea, putting your well-being at risk. The worst part is that these chemicals don't just appear and disappear. They hide in your fat cells until you go on a diet and start losing weight. According to researchers, when the pounds start to drop, chemicals come out of hibernation and rush into the bloodstream, slowing energy expenditure and metabolism. Even if you always buy organic produce, soak vegetables in a pot of water for 10 to 15 minutes before eating. Afterwards, give them a quick rinse again under running water to make sure they are clean. Remember, healthy eating starts in the kitchen. Cooking is an art that can make or break our vegetables. While it is true that cooking them facilitates digestion, it is essential to choose cooking methods that preserve their flavor and nutrients as much as possible. Overcooking or using improper techniques can lead to a loss of the compounds that make vegetables so delicious and healthy. As you've seen, cooking vegetables isn't as easy as it seems, but with these tips, you'll be able to get the most out of your favorite vegetables and enjoy a healthier diet. What is your biggest mistake when cooking vegetables? Share it in the comments and help us create a community of healthy vegetable lovers. Thank you for joining me. I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any health and wellness content. See you soon.